God does not care about your skin color. God does not care about your sexuality. God does not care about your past. Do you know why? Because God is the same all the time, all day young. And because God does not have a race. God does not have a religion. God does not have a country. God does not have a culture. That, oh, because I'm in this country, God loves me less. Or because I'm from this country, I deserve the blessings of God more. No. God, let me read you this. I'm in Acts 10:34. Then Peter opened his mouth and said, "Into I perceive that God shows no partiality." Get that? God does not show partiality, which means regardless of where you come from, God still loves you. Regardless of where you come from, God still bless you. Regardless of your skin color, you still have God in you, winning you as you, because the power of God is always active in your life. Regardless of your past, regardless of what you look like, regardless of what you did wrong or what you did right, God is in you. So once you understand that no matter where I come from, no matter what I look like, God is in me, doesn't that give you power to believe in yourself, to have faith in yourself, that you can do anything you believe you can do, that you can have faith in yourself, that you are going to achieve your goals, achieve your dreams, that you are going to change the situations you are in and put yourself in the situations you want to be in? But if you think that, oh, since I'm from this country, God love me less. Oh, because of my skin color, God love me less. Oh, because my mistake, God love me less. Oh, because of my hair, God love me less. Oh, because of my body size, God love. No, God is constant and is active in all of us all the time. But if you are the one who's going to use where you come from as a limitation or as an excuse, do not blame God. If you are going to use where you come from as a limitation or an excuse, do not blame God. If you are going to use your body shape as a limitation or as an excuse, do not blame God. Because regardless of your body, what about your spirit? What about your mind? If you think your body can't do it, then rely on your spirit, because good news, you are not a body. You are a spirit in a body. And because God is a spirit as well. So the spirit of God is in you, not outside of you. Regardless of where you come from, you can still make it. Regardless of how you look like, you can still make it. Regardless of what your past look like, you can still make it. Regardless of what your parents, your friends, your teammates, your co-workers, your exes tell you, you can still make it. Because before anybody is telling you anything, you have to listen to what God is telling you. And God says, I gave you a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. And with a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind, you can do anything. You can become anything. You can achieve anything. You can overcome anything. Before you focusing on how the world sees you, focus on how God sees you. God sees you as the greatest creation. That's why he decided that he's going to be with you all the time. Because the Spirit of God is with you all the time. What are you going to do with that Spirit? Are you going to rely on the Spirit of God in you and go after life that you want? And overcome that problem, overcome that issue? Or are you going to be like, are you going to still be hopeless? Oh, no. Because of my country, because of my past, because of what my friend says. Oh, then, no, I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy enough. I can't do it. Oh, I can make. Stop that. Stop that. That hopelessness attitude, the attitude of feeling defeated, feeling low, feeling poor, is not from God. God is in you. Are you telling me that God is poor? So why are you here having a poverty mindset? Are you telling me that God is weak? So why are you here acting weak, feeling weak, thinking weak? Are you telling me that God is negative? So why are you thinking negative? Why? God is in you. Tap into that power. God does not have a partiality. God doesn't love one people more and other less. God does not bless some people more and bless other people less. No. No, God doesn't have a race, doesn't have a culture, doesn't have a religion, doesn't have a city, doesn't have a past. Because also, let me read you this. Hebrew 13:8. Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Yesterday, today, and forever. God is in you yesterday, today, and forever. God wants you to win yesterday, today, and forever. God wants you to be confident yesterday, today, and forever. God wants you to be successful yesterday, today, and forever. God wants you to have perfect health yesterday, today, and forever. God wants you to be happy yesterday, today, and forever. God wants you to achieve your goals, achieve your dreams yesterday, today, and forever. God wants you to be abundant yesterday, today, and forever. That is what God wants from you. However, if you don't want it for yourself, you're not gonna have it. Because no matter how much you can believe in God, if you don't believe in yourself, how is God going to work through you? Because also don't forget that God doesn't work outside of you. God works in you, through you, with you, not without you. You already know all the beautiful, positive, prosperous things God wished to you. God wants you to have. God wants you to experience. But do you want those things? And are you going to be consistent and disciplined to achieve those things? And are you going to rely on the God in you to achieve those things? Or are you going to be acting hopeless, useless, powerless, thinking that God is somewhere else, thinking that God is blessing other people but not you? Well, guess what? The fact that you have seen God bless other people, that should be a sign for you. That should be a motivation for you that, hey, since God have done it for others, he can do it for me. Since God have made it for others, he can make it for me. Since God have cured others, God can cure me. Since God have took some and others from poverty into prosperity, he can do the exact same thing to me. That should be a motivation. If he have done it for others and to others, what makes you think he cannot do it for you? Oh, I know what it is, because you don't believe he can. And let it be done to you as you believe. Let it be done to you as your faith. So if you don't have faith that you can do it, that you can make it, that you can be rich, that you can be healthy, that you can be prosperous, that you can be happy, that you can be positive, then you won't be. You will not. God is in you, regardless of where you come from, regardless of what you look like, regardless of what you go through. God is in you, has always been with you, yesterday, today, and forever. It's the same God, it's the same spirit that dwells in all of us at all the time. There is no more God in me than in you. The difference is that I'm more aware of the God in me than you are. That's the only difference. That's the only difference. And that I rely on my consciousness too. Right? That I make my consciousness full of happiness, full of money, full of wisdom, full of positivity, full of health, full of love, full of faith in myself, full of success, full of perfect health, full of happiness, full of kindness. And because my consciousness is full of that, God is blessing me with more of that as well. Also, don't forget that God bless you not based on your skin color or based on where you come from or based on the things you go through, but based on what is in your heart. Because what is in your heart, whatever you carry in your heart, in your mind, that's where your blessings are coming from. So whatever your heart is full of, your life is going to be full of it. Whatever your mind is full of, your life is going to be full of it. So make your heart full of happiness, money, success, prosperity, love, perfect health, positivity. Make your heart, your mind full of all the beautiful and good things you want, unless you don't want them. If you want to be poor, you want to be sick, you want to be weak, you want to be insecure, then keep filling your mind and your heart with that. But again, God is in us all the time. Yes, and I use the metaphysical and psychological book as always. God is in you, with you all the time. Tap into your God power. Tap into your mental power. You got it.